And switch directions. All right, and pull and butt kick. This is warming up the chest, and we're going to do some butt kicks later, so we'll warming up that movement, those muscles, and bring it forward. Warming up the abdominals as well. And stretch it out. Woo! If you're with me on Thursday and did some of those deadlifts, my booty's feeling it still. All right, and we're going to do some slow squats just to warm those up as well, squeezing the glutes on the way up. Try to get down after a few, try to get down as low as you can. All right, wrists and ankles. Other side. You can do the prayer pose as well. All right, so let me see. Rachel, can you hear me okay? Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay? Okay, thank you. All right, so starting with cardio. So it's going to go 2 jacks and a squat. So 1, 2, squat. 1, 2, squat. The low impact version will be sort of a step out and then a squat, okay? And then we've got burpees. So if you've never done burpees, I'm just gonna tilt this a little bit so you can see the floor. Go away. Okay, there we go. So burpees, you can do them elevated if you have a bench or a chair or something like that that's sturdy, or you can go right down to the floor. So when we go down to the floor for burpees, think about squatting too and not just bending over, okay? So hands on the floor or your bench or whatever you have, and then step or jump out. And then I usually add a push-up. You don't have to if you don't want to. Step or walk in, and then stand, jump if you want to, jump for joy. Squat to alternating lunge looks like this. So we're going to squat and then lunge. Squat and then lunge. This is sort of the basics. If you want, you can just read. If you want a more advanced, you can squat, plyo, squat, plyo. All right. And then we've got butt kicks. So again, here's your low, here's your high. Okay, and I just kind of have my hands back here. And then the scissor jump looks like this. So almost like that Nordic track, remember those? All right, so that's what that's going to look like. So we've got 45 seconds again on the clock and 15 seconds of rest, 4 times. All right, so we're going to start with the 2 jacks and a squat. Here we go. 1, 2, squat. 1, 2, squat. Now when you're squatting, again, here's your low. Make sure booty back, chest up, all right? Don't bend over, all right? That's not a squat. Squat, there we go. And we've got 15 seconds. All right, less than 10. Woo, quick break. I'm just gonna grab my water, I'll be right back. All right, we're going to burpees next. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Again, you can do these elevated. You don't have to do the push-up if you don't want to. 15 seconds. Less than 10. Woo! All right, good job, ladies. Squat to alternating lunge. Now, since we're going to do this 4 times, if you want to, do one round back and then the next round forward, that's up to you. You can also go side to side. I'm going to stick with the back lunges. And again, making sure that you've got good squat form, booty back, chest up, and yet you're not just bending over. So with back lunges, excuse me, you want to think about, and I'm not doing it very well, so let me fix myself. Here we go. Think about railroad tracks, okay? Not balance beams. That was going to throw off your balance, okay? So keep your feet kind of just going straight back instead of coming together, all right? Butt kicks up next. Here we go. Make sure you're breathing. If you can't hear my music, feel free to play your own. Last time I had it closer to the speaker, but then you couldn't really hear me. So, all right, we're about halfway through. Here's your lower. Just trying to get those knees up towards the butt. Using those hamstrings. Less than 10. All right, quick break. Now that scissor jump, that Nordic track, all right? Is that like cross-country skiing almost? And we're back in 5. Whoop. Here we go. I can fix my timer. Now, if you need a low, you can do with a quick back, okay? Keep breathing, halfway. I'm saving myself a little bit because I got to do this 3 times today. So if you can keep doing the high, great. Five seconds, then we get a quick break, or a longer break rather. All right. Hang tight. Get a drink of water. All right. So we're coming back to the 2 jacks and a squat. All right, here we go. Jack, jack, squat. All right, here's your low. Again, when you do your squats, make sure your neck stays neutral. Sometimes we kind of stretch out our necks a little bit. We don't want to do that. Nice and neutral. 10 seconds. And rest. Good job. Burpees are next. Remember, we're squatting, not bending over, okay? All right, here we go. So I'm doing like a low impact version, but I'm still adding in my push-ups. It's good to get in that full range of motion with your push-up. All the way to the floor, all the way up. Even if you have to modify your push-up. So come up to your knees and then come up. So getting that full range of motion for your chest is good. 5 to go. All right. Good job. Squat to alternating lunges. And we're back. Here we go. Now, if you need to, you could have a chair in front of you if you needed for the balance, or beside you. Now remember, now I just caught myself doing it again. Straight back. Now, to kick it up a notch, if you wanted to, you could do the plyo lunge. You could also try to keep that squat versus coming all the way up, okay? I'll show you again next round. All right, butt kicks. Back in 5. Here we go. Here's your low for the butt kicks. And again, I'm aiming for actually being able to touch my heels to my butt. Now you can come narrow. You could kind of go wider and do a little rock back and forth. That's going to engage the glutes and the hips a little bit more. Here's your high. We got 15 seconds left. Really using those calf muscles to shoot the heels up towards the butt. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. Okay. Last jump for this round is that scissor jump, the cross-country skiing. And we're back in 5. Here we go. Or here's your low. You can add the arms if you want, but you don't have to. Halfway. Yeah, and here's your low. This is another calf burner. We'll make sure to stretch those puppies at the end. 10 seconds. All right. Quick break. Get a drink of water. We are halfway through this section. 2 down, 2 to go. All right, coming back with the 2 jacks and the squat. Here we go. Jack, jack, squat. Booty back, chest up. This is the low. I'm just saving myself. But if you can do the high, awesome. You got it, girl. Make sure that you're adding in the arms too for that jack, okay? Doing one of these is not a jack. Jumping jacks include the arms. Even if you're doing the low. That gets the whole body involved, get that heart rate up that much faster. Burn those calories. All right, quick break. Coming back to burpees. And here we go. Halfway. Ten seconds. See if we can get 2 more in. 3 more. All right. Good job. Squat to alternating lunge. All right, here we go. So again, if you can, you can kick it up a notch just by keeping your squat. See how I'm not coming all the way up? All right. So if you need to, you could come all the way up. Or if you want to kick it up a notch, oops, I'm forgetting my squat. There we go. You keep that squat. Or you're doing the plyo. Whew. And we've got less than 5 seconds left. Watch out for that balance beam. Should get you every time. All right, butt kicks now. Here we go. Here's the low. Here's your high. Again, you can go a little bit faster the narrower your feet are, or coming a little bit wider will engage the glutes and the hips a little bit more. So it's up to you how you want to do them. 15 seconds. 5 to go. Keep going, ladies. Keep breathing. Woo! Awesome. Okay. That scissor jump. Then we get a nice break. Then we just have 1 more to go. And we'll switch to core. All right. Here we go. Now this one doesn't have to be very big. It's not like an alternating back lunge. Just a little jump. And again, if you just need a lower impact. But if you're doing a low impact, definitely make sure you get your arms involved. Okay? Because just doing this isn't going to do anything for you. Getting those arms involved helps keep that heart rate up. And we've got 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. All right, good job. Move this over here so I don't have to keep turning around. There we go. Okay. Quick drink of water. How's everybody doing? Give me a thumbs up. Awesome. All right, we're coming back to the two jacks and the squat. Here we go. Jack, jack, squat. Neutral neck, booty back, chest up. Remember, our squats don't look like this, okay? They look like this. I want to see your beautiful faces. Less than 10 seconds. Let's get a few more in. All right, good job. Burpees next. Remember the squat, not the bend over. And we're back. Here we go. Now I just showed you a couple different variations. Use your legs to come up, not your back. 15 seconds. 10. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. Squat to alternating lunge. Woo! I hope everybody's sweating as much as I am. Here we go. So when you're coming up out of these lunges, this is when you're going to feel it in the glutes, okay? Use that glute to help push you up, not just the quads. Oops, I keep forgetting my squat. So excited about my back lunges. I forgot my squat. All right, squeezing that glute on the way up so that we're using our glutes, not just our legs. Butt kicks, last time. Three, 2, 1, here we go. Make sure you're breathing. It's a lot easier to hold your breath with some of these movements. This is the low version. Halfway. Using that hamstring to pull that foot up to your butt. 5 seconds. 2 more each side. All right, look at that, perfect timing. All right, scissor jump, then we'll switch to core. Here we go. All right, here's your low. Again, especially if you're doing the low, make sure you're getting those arms involved. Keep that heart rate up. If you're going to exercise, might as well kick butt at it, right? All right, quick break. And we're going to switch to the floor. So if you want or have a mat that you want to use, go ahead and get that out. I'm going to switch my timer. All right, so this one I've got set up that the timer's just going to keep going, but I've got 40 seconds in between each set, okay? So it's going to go bicycle crunch first. Make sure you guys can see me. Which, a couple different ways you can do this. Shoulders up and elbow to knee. And the lower your feet are, the harder it is, okay? So if you need to be kind of up here a little bit, fine. But if you want to challenge yourself, try to stay right close to the floor, okay? And then you're getting that twist in, okay? The thing with this one, though, is I like to do this with my fingers, my hands, and put my thumbs behind my ears. That forces your elbows to stay out. So that way you're not cradling your head, okay? And you want to try to make sure to keep your chin away from your chest, okay? Our second exercise is the dead bug. So staying right here, so a bicycle crunch, another variation. You can keep your shoulders down, but you're still going to get that twist in. Okay, this is especially helpful if you have upper back and neck issues, okay? And then if you needed to, you could always put your knee down in between, your foot down in between versus keeping it out, okay? This way. All right, now your second exercise is the dead bug. So from here, everything up, and then if you have the coordination, you're gonna go opposite arm, opposite leg, down at the same time. And if you have weights or, either the ankle weights or little hand weights that you want to add, you can. But with this one, if you forget and you do the same, it's fine too, okay? And then our third exercise is going to be the elbow plank. So we're just going to roll it on over, making sure that your elbow is right underneath your shoulder. And staying right down here. See how I have a nice straight line from my head to my toes, so my butt's not way up here. It's not sagging way down here. You can also go to your knees if you need to, all right? And you can either hold this elbow plank, or if you want to add in, if you're on your toes, you can do the hip dip. Okay, so getting in another rotation for that core. So our cycle for this one is 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. And we're going to do each one 3 times. So we're going to go around in a circle again, okay? So we're going to start off with that bicycle. Here we go. Let me start my timer. All right. Bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. So again, the high, if you can kind of switch at the same time, or you can bring them back in together, go a little bit slower, or you put your feet down and go in between. Okay, quick 10 seconds, coming right to our dead bug. Here we go. Now, if you cannot be on your back, you can do this exercise as the bird dog. So it's essentially the same thing, only you're on your hands and knees, so in tabletop versus on your back. So anybody with vertigo issues or pregnancies, you can always do this the other way. Okay, flipping it over for our elbow plank. Here we go. Now when you do these, just unclench your fists, okay? Send that energy elsewhere. Now again, we are either holding here, or we're adding in that hip dip. And when you need a break, just stretch it back, release, and come back when you can. We've got 3 seconds to go. All right. This is our little extended rest. We have not quite a minute, but almost a minute in between. Well, actually, I can switch that though. All right, and we're back. Here we go. Bicycle crunch. Make sure you're breathing, keeping that chin away from the chest. Look up towards the ceiling if that helps. Lead with the shoulder, not the elbow. All right, quick break. Tend to that dead bug. Here we go. Looking good, ladies. Halfway there. If you need to, you can always bend your legs and just tap the toe. All right. And flip it over for that elbow plank. Here we go. Halfway. Do not hold your breath. 5. Woo! All right. Our little extended break. Then we get one more round. Then we can stretch it out. Here we go. Oh, sorry. Resting. This is our additional resting time. Not used to all my buzzers over here. All right, we are back in 10 seconds. You can use this time to stretch if you need to. All right, here we go. Bicycle, last time. Five seconds. Woo! All right, dead bug, everything up. Or knees bent if you need to. Here we go. The great thing about this, when you do have weights in your hands or on your ankles, is it also works your lats if you have hand weights, and your hip flexors a little bit more. But you don't have to have them. This is enough of a workout as it is, especially all 3 of these right in a row. Woo! I know I'm feeling it. I'm sure you are too. All right, we're flipping it over for that elbow plank. Last time, last 30 seconds of work. Here we go. Remember, unclench those fists. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Take a break when you need to, 15 seconds. Woo! Awesome job, ladies. Taking it home. Let's get our cool down music going. Since you're already on the floor, push it back into child's pose. Bring that heart rate down. All right. Coming up out of child's pose. Let's bring it forward here. And we're gonna extend one leg out, bring one knee close to the chest, sit up nice and tall, add in a little twist. This is gonna stretch out that glute. You can add in the arm a little bit if you want to. If you do, try to make sure to keep that hip pasted to the floor, and you get a really extra good stretch right through that low back. All right, switch. Again, up nice and tall. Adding in that arm if you need to. Ooh, that feels good. All right, let's bring the feet together and we'll try to get our knees down to the floor. Now, we didn't explicitly work the inner thighs today, but we did a lot of squats. And the inner thighs are a helper muscle with the squats. And especially if you did your burpees with a real deep squat, you will definitely feel it. So we're going to release those puppies. All right, and then straight out. And again, leading with the chest, getting a stretch in that hamstring. All right, and then we're gonna come up and we're gonna stretch out those calf muscles. So I'm gonna stay here in the frame and do my calf stretches this way. But if you are close to a wall, you can always put your foot up against the wall and press it out that way. But if you do it this way, it also kind of gets a good hip flexor stretch in. Then you can bend that knee either towards the floor or towards the wall. Move that stretch a little bit. And we're going to switch sides. And move that knee down or towards the floor. Oh, that feels so good. All right. Good job, ladies. My name's Amanda. This is Nerdy Girl Fitness. Thanks for sweating with me today.